What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Thank you so much for taking the time to hang out. EMT here, and in this short but sweet video, we are sharing two methods of capturing motion time lapses with the Hohem iSteady M6. Let's dive in. All right, jumping straight to method number one is using the time-lapse functionality within the Hohem Joy app. This app not only gives you the capability to set your own parameters like the intervals, like the overall duration, and the actual path that you want your time lapse to follow. You can choose left to right, right to left, or custom with multiple points. For the multiple times that I tried capturing a motion time lapse, I use 3 to 4 points. My default go-to time lapse settings for just B-roll, and every time I want to capture motion in a specific environment, I tend to do 2-second intervals for about 15 minutes. That renders about 15 seconds or so of usable footage, and then you can trim it or slow it down and ramp it up as needed. But this gives me enough substance to accompany any kind of video when I'm recording. Now remember, the longer the interval, the less video you will have, so definitely prepare yourself for that distance discrepancy. Definitely take some time to get acclimated with the duration because sometimes you will get bored, so bring a book. Now method number two is one of my favorite functions of the Hohem iSteady M6, and that is the A to B button functionality. So this gimbal, the Hohem iSteady M6, has the capability to program your point A to point B. The cool thing about this is that inside the Hohem Joy app, you can actually set the duration of this function. And this can be used for motion time lapse, but fundamentally you can use it for any kind of video mode. So for this video, I used a 15-minute duration, and I jumped over to the Moment app because the Moment app gives you motion blur effects. And this is really cool because on top of that, they have light trails and different customizable options. I typically choose the 0.5 motion blur setting with the 2-second intervals over a 15-minute time-lapse duration. Now, in order to program your point A and point B on the Hohem iSteady M6 gimbal, just simply position your gimbal in the starting position and long press the A button. Move over to your second position and then long press the B button. You should be hearing a beep every time you set a point A and of course a point B. And then in order to return to point A so you can start recording, just simply press once the A button. Your gimbal will return to that initial position. And then you're gonna double press the B button so your gimbal starts that auto rotation functionality. Press the record button and enjoy. But I want to know what you think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you have any questions, suggestions, or your own custom settings for different kinds of environments, share them down in the description. Links to the Hohem iSteady M6 and the M1 microphone, which we'll be covering shortly, are down in the description. Once again, thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I'll catch you on the next one.